Well, I finally did it. I've been putting this purchase off for years, probably 19 years. I bought a log splitter. You can see what I paid. I know some of you in YouTube, I've been watching videos on log splitters, have paid as little as $8.99 for that log splitter, which is a great deal. I think this is the most used log splitter on YouTube. And I really thought for a moment, you know, should I buy something that isn't so typical on YouTube? And I really didn't buy it to make YouTube videos, although I'm going to make one now. But the reviews were just so good on it. Guys like Andrew Kelly, Kelly Country, and other YouTube channels just swear by this Countyline log splitter. And I have the Countyline yard rake for my tractor that I've been very impressed with, and so does my brother. But just it seems like a good value even at this high price. And by the way, the day I bought this online, it jumped up to $14.99. So I would have loved to buy it at $8.99. Didn't make it. But so I jumped on it. I thought the price was going to increase like everything else in our world and our industry, so I grabbed it. So let's put the log rack on it and get this thing off the trailer. So this was a win. In the back of the truck was a log rack and the four-way splitter. I tell you, this was kind of strange too. I wasn't expecting this. These are wheel chocks they give you. I don't know. So I'm going to read the manual and see what it takes to set this up. I think it has crankcase fluid in it and hydraulic fluid. Not a lot in the instructions, just check the engine oil level. They don't even say to check the hydraulic fluid level, but I'll scout around where to do that. Let's take the tags off of it. I know nothing about log splitters, so you're going to learn with me. This must be the hydraulic, obviously the hydraulic fill for the hydraulic fluid. This must be the tank. Pull the dipstick. See how we're doing with oil. Neat looking engine. When I was a kid, I was never a fan of Kohler engines. Watching online, people say this is a great little engine. 196 cubic inches. Okay, so she's got oil. If you can see it, it's full. Maybe a little too full. I'm not gonna start it up right away. Let's put the log rack on. Look at the top of my bald head. They give you the hardware with it, like about 17 millimeter bolt heads, and I think the nuts are already on this. It's got lock washers, so I don't think I'm using Loctite, and it's a Countyline log rack, so it should fit. I don't know if you can see the holes here. Yeah, they're threaded. Nice. This is going to be fumbling and bumbling. Hopefully not. Let's see. I like that these are slotted, in case the manufacturing of this isn't as precise as you would want. Little persuasion helps. I'm going to check the hydraulic fluid. Well, it does have hydraulic fluid. I wouldn't say it's real full, but it does. It is measuring on the stick when it's unscrewed. There's some crud in here. Let's get that crud out. Not thrilled about that. Some junk on the threads. So, same fuel, 90 octane fuel I use in my off-road equipment over there and in my lawnmower. I'm going to put that in, 90 octane, no ethanol, with stabilizer in it. I'm going to fuel it up. This bothers me, and maybe this is overkill, and maybe I missed something in the manual. I'm going to spray some white lube in this area where this thing slides. I don't know, it just seems like a good idea. Now, I've only used a log splitter once, so I don't know, maybe that's a mistake, we'll see. You're gonna be here on the first poles, we'll see how she starts. So I'm assuming this is the shut off. There's an on and off, let's turn that on. I'm assuming this is the choke is on top. The throttle, I think they say to put in the middle. I'm gonna put my hearing protection on. Something's not right. I don't think the throttle is functioning. I think this little black lever down here is the throttle and it doesn't appear to be functioning. I believe that's what it was. Let me get out the instructions. Well, the good news is I think it's operating correctly. The bad news is I need to do a better job reading the instructions. I don't know what I'm doing, so let's show you. This was set up here and I went to push on it and it wouldn't move. I thought this was the throttle down here. The instructions are confusing. But this bottom lever is the fuel shut off and on. I'm sure this is embarrassing for me. I'm sorry I didn't know this. So fuel is on. Here's the choke. Choke is off now and it's on. I don't think I need to turn it on again. This is a throttle lever. You really have to, it's really stiff. If you can see that, it's stiff. So throttle should be set there when you're starting it probably. And I'll turn this switch on. Let's give it another shot. Engine's very loud at full throttle. Well, not very, but it's loud. Idle's nice. Sweet little engine, isn't it? Very sweet. So to shut it off, I'm going to use the switch on the bottom, which is the fuel shut off. And then there's a stop button in the front. I'm also going to hit that, which is nice. If I wanted to, I could run the fuel out of it. Nice little engine though. Very impressed. Don't know if I'm going to use this tonight, but we'll use it tomorrow. Give you some video. I also purchased this 4-way wedge. I've seen guys build these online. Shout out to Andrew Camarada. Well, I'm sure he's not watching my little channel. And I've seen guys that have purchased these for this little splitter, and they work amazingly well, even on big logs. And it goes on the splitter that. Pretty nice, huh? By the way, I'll put a picture in. The camera I have mounted on the Defender that's hooked up to the rear view mirror, it is great for hooking up this trailer. Nice setup, isn't it?